Just follow orders.
Start for the YouTube.
Hey guys, Batters Batch here, as well as some special guests with Dale and Scott. We are, sort of live from the Melbourne PQ for the finals of this long day of Star Wars Unlimited. We have Anthony piloting his Han Yellow, should be well known by now. Versing David and his surprising Gar Saxon Yellow deck. With Clint, TV, Dale and Scott to comment this final match of the day.
Gar starts off with initiative.
Gar starts with initiative.
I mean, in this Han match, probably not as huge, considering he's going to take that extra time to ramp most of the time, unless he's looking at a spark.
So we discussed this matchup a little bit beforehand. So playing Evazan, we actually haven't seen Gar. I think this is our fourth time seeing Gar because he's been on some of the top tables. This first time I think we see him play Evazan. So interesting to think if he feels more comfortable playing that into this matchup. Elite, okay.
Scotty, you've got the most experience with Han Double Yellow. What is he looking to do against Gar, do you reckon?
Well, it depends what he had in his hand. He might have had a plan to play a Bodhi in that, but that Dr. Everson kind of blocked that move. So playing out the droid there is not a bad move because eventually you're going to be able to get rid of that Dr. Everson and basically have a really big turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That could be a really big swing if he manages to reopen some resources by killing Everson.
You can see both players have got some removal disruption in hand. We've got Bazine from the Gar player and a Bodhi, there it is, from the Han. So what goes here?
A bit of really disappointing body here because there's so much in this deck that you can remove, whether it's the No Good To Me Dead, the breaking ins, all the upgrades. Feels really bad to miss.
By the Gar player to ditch all the all the event and upgrade cards.
Absolutely.
And this is good because now he's got the Lurking Tie that can hold a Falcon hostage as well if he ever decides to play a Falcon.
It looks like he does have a cunning, I think, the Han player. So
yeah, you can see that on the end there.
Cunning, Gamorrean Guards, 2 bounces from what I've seen.
Yeah. So I mean, he's going into cunning against that Lurking Tie.
Oh, yep. Kill that before he can spend resources. That's fine.
That makes sense.
I think you're happy either way with that.
I think you'd really want to be looking at this deck list if you're the Han player. It's not really a deck that you'd be prepared for, and especially one that you'd expect to see in a top 8.
Okay.
Oh, great play.
I think that's fine. You don't take a lot of damage. That hurts. That's good.
Yep.
That's a great play by Gar. I think if you're Han, you're kind of okay with that.
Yeah. A lot of resources for not a lot to happen.
According to chat, the Han player didn't know what Dr. Evazan was and what it does when looking at the deck list. So, as a response, David plays Dr. Evazan.
Power move.
He's getting really comfortable on that number 1 table, isn't he?
Okay, so it's not ideal here. Obviously, you've got this lead. I think
that lead should still be tapped.
Yeah, it should still be tapped actually.
It got hit with No Good To Me Dead.
That's right.
So he's just,
they've got the judge here.
He's just called it out. Yep, perfect.
Thank you, Steam Hack, for the follow.
Look at them. They're on it.
I mean, now they probably have both floor judges kind of directly on the table, so they should be good.
And Big Batch brother.
That's it.
The biggest
boys.
brother.
That's not bad.
Is that 2 lurking ties we're seeing in the hand of David? 2 lurking ties,
Yeah.
a... Can't see
Judges
the other
are
2
elsewhere.
cards. 7th Fleet and a Super Commando Squad. Oh, it's Bazine.
Aussie Wookiees said
Oh,
judges are elsewhere. Got everyone left at the table judging instead.
If you're Bazine, I don't think you throw anything here.
No, you really
No.
don't.
It's an average hand. I think you.
I mean, the most he's going to play out is another L3, and it's going to defeat the one that's on the table and just give it a shield back if he ramps.
Just Wookie, just
Maybe what
letting you know, Wookie, that your message got flagged in the chat by the bot. Apparently, it's
Maybe
held
what
for
you do
bullying.
here...
We're going to
Knowing-
allow it.
Yeah, that's the play I would have thought. Knowing there's 2 cantinas, you play the lurking tie.
He's got 3 on that now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting because if you're Han, like you might not want to attack if you can't
Yeah,
play
I think-
anything for 3.
I think you want initiative.
If what's in your hand, if you have a Falcon, he doesn't have a Falcon in hand. What's left in his hand?
No.
A Cantina Bouncer maybe. I don't think you attack here.
Bouncer and it's a bouncer and an L3. That's all he had.
Mm.
Don't love that.
Mm.
That was a hot shot, I think. I saw.
all right. Just as a side point, the one thing I've never liked about this game is having to reach across the table for the initiative token. Surely they could have designed it to put it in the middle somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I've ever played it there. Even on the mats that show
it's
it. Like, I've usually got it on my
only-
base or in front of my base or...
It's
Mm.
just such a weird place to put it. So just a small gripe. Everything else is fine. FFG, don't worry.
Can't
We
play
love
the
everything else.
Spark, Crafty, and a bouncer in hand. It does have a DJ in the row
DJ could be nice.
and a Falcon.
Looks like in the Gas Saxon we have a Super Commando,
Taro.
a
7th Fleet.
Toro, 7th Fleet, and a breaking in.
So he resolves the Toro.
I don't think I've seen him play the Toro all
He
day.
played it once against Ray.
Played in the last.
He
Did
did
he?
play it once,
He
yeah.
played once.
I think he got perilous.
How is he getting that to restand though? He doesn't have that many bounty hunters, does he?
I don't think so.
Have a look
He's
at
probably
the
just using it as a 3-5 body.
Does he have forearms and stuff? I haven't seen him all day. So I
He
shouldn't know.
has Cad Bane.
Oh, he has I think he has Boba.
1 Boba.
Yeah.
That's it. The 1 Cad Bane, the 1 Boba.
Maybe that's
So maybe
maybe
he's
he's-
just playing as a 3 cost 3/5.
Yeah.
Like it is
Hey.
a pretty chunky boy.
Getting it out of the range of Tarkin Town when you're running up into those decks. It's not...
Maybe he only owns one Boba.
What do you get rid of
So
here?
he runs.
That's a really good point, actually.
What's he... So he's done Spark, I think... Oh, I don't know. So he's got 6 open.
I'd probably take Breaking In.
Yeah, breaking in can be nasty.
Breaking is super strong, but he's only got 4 damage on base. I think you're.
Yeah, he probably doesn't care about the extra 2. Getting rid of that Sentinel, that would...
Yeah, it's not blocking the lane now
True.
because he'd have to punch into the shield with L3, lose the L3.
And Gar's pretty covered at the moment.
Yes,
So-
sir.
I think if you're the Han player, when do you think the good time to tech DJ is? Because
I think that would have been a great turn.
oh,
You can't anymore.
yeah,
Yeah.
to
But he's-
stop the guard deploy.
But
Mhm.
he's guarding it anyway.
Because
What's the attachment on? Is that a hot shot?
is that a hot shot? Meaning he
yeah, it's a
can't
hot shot.
he can't kill the Gar because he's only
Can't
doing
kill
6.
the Gar.
So
Yeah.
he's got 5 now. If he's got a bouncer in hand, that's gonna be really good. Which one do you bounce?
So the guard's going to be able to
The
kill
lurking.
Han.
His
I think the lurking goes. Yeah.
See, I don't agree. I think it's the. I think it's gotta be the 7th fleet.
They both do 4 damage, so
Yes,
yeah,
but
and
if
can kill
you
it.
if you draw a falcon, you
Phantom.
can kill. If you draw a
Yeah.
falcon, you can kill the lurking tie. You can't kill the
Exactly.
7th fleet.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Yeah. So he's got scoring, I think, alike.
wait, did David? Sorry, yeah, did David pass? Take initiative?
No, he's hot
He
shotting
deployed Gar.
and put his hot shot.
Yeah, no, I thought he tapped the initiative token, indicating that he was taking initiative, but
So he's into base for 7 now with that.
Does he? Yep.
okay, so he's just racing now.
What's with these 6s?
That has
Thank you.
that has
Like
to
you
be the
heard me.
play.
Yeah.
You have to go in fast against this Han.
Anthony heard me, and we love him for it.
Which is fine. He's got the guard deployed now.
Yeah. And there's nothing there that's killing the Gar.
Tell you what, a cunning would hurt.
But we are going to go into... Oh, no.
Cunning would hurt.
Even... His Gar's a 4/7, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
4/7, yeah.
So Han doesn't kill him.
Han unit does. Oh no, he's moving.
5.
I'm thinking of Quinlan.
He's
No,
a
he's
5.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
thinking if I play
Not
with
a hot shot,
Quinlan.
not a hot shot in his row if you really did want to kill it.
Yeah. But is it worth?
How do
Probably
you
is.
stop the Gar here if you're
Cunning.
a Han player?
Cunning. Cunning and tap them both down and give something +4 and have a good time.
That's about the only card though.
Just have a good time with it. Really.
Well, Han can kill Gar because he's got another hot shot in the row.
Mm-hmm.
If he did want to kill Gar,
Feels decent.
We'll trade.
He's looking for it.
Oh,
Not there.
no. There you go.
There it is.
Well, there it
There
is.
it is. There it is.
Yeah.
He also got a.
Oh, he's got the
he's-
cunning in hand though, doesn't he? Looks like cunning.
pay for your stuff, please.
Yeah, I don't like that.
What's that about?
But now you've got 2 hot shots that. are
Hold on,
going
can we
back
just
and
make
forth
sure that he
speeder.
paid for his?
Tap your resources, bro.
So just for, Anthony has spent 3 resources, so you should have.
I don't. Why are you looking at them, bro? You haven't even.
He should have 5 open. Yep, 5 open, 3 spent. Oh, what's going on, gents?
Is it 4 open?
4 open, 3 spent. See, this is why you tap your
1,
resources.
2, 3, 4. Yep, correct. Well, technically, no. One should have come from Han. Han attacked.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
from
okay. So
Han.
it's,
Yeah, this is.
I don't think he put one out for Han, did he?
I don't
No,
think
that's
so.
what we're just saying.
You did.
Which is a must, right?
I
Yeah, it
I don't
is.
know why they don't put a marker on it when as well to get rid of it.
I think he should have added a resource from his Han
Yeah, Aussie Wookie. He's got to put the top card of his thing on
before he plays.
for Han as well.
I think it's probably a bit of both, Blake.
Yeah. I mean, we're coming up into midnight.
So let me. For he's on 19, and he's on 10. That resource may have made the difference potentially.
Dale, can you offer any insight on Anthony? Is he one of your local players? Do you know him well, or?
No, I'm not sure where he comes from actually.
Okay, give him +4
I
here.
couldn't tell you.
Okay.
So he's got +4 on the cantina. Oh,
The top card from Anthony's deck needs to come off and be a readied resource.
I forgot to resource from Han attack last game on stream as well. Maybe we did have Anthony a bit early, but apparently he said he's been playing Han once since set 1. Should know better.
Okay.
Just got a message from one of the judges wanting to thank you guys for your efforts with the stream today as well.
Oh, don't worry, we appreciate their help as well, like running the whole thing. It feels bad spending your
Yes,
+4.
he's
cunning.
now taken the top card off his thing, and it should have been a resource.
I mean, the judges sort of picked up on that as well. It's hard, but because they go so fast, And you assume that players that obviously at this level know what's going on. I don't think it's gonna help him. I think he's down too bad. There is a lurking because he bounced one, so there's definitely a lurking in his hand. Breaking in for 6, 7, 6, 25. There's Fezan asking if there's surely some labor laws preventing people from working 14-hour shifts like this.
We're doing this for the love, mate. There's no money here.
Labor has no business with us. This is the Empire. There's no union in the Empire. This doesn't look good for Anthony. Man, this guard deck just stomping everyone. I'm expecting to see that a lot next week, actually, at CanCon. Okay. Oh, this M-Fist. I don't think it's going to be enough.
Well, if I'm hard, I'm hoping for a cunning off the top.
Yep. I
So
think
that
you... do you claim here, Scotty?
Yeah, you have to climb.
I think you have to claim because if you let him claim, he's
Yeah.
one breaking in from lethal.
Yeah, but he's winning. Yeah.
We have an eye on David's hand.
No, he's...
Mercenary gunship, I can see that. Believe.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's not bad because if you can cunning tap them both. That's the thing with
Maybe.
Han. You just have to
there's
be
a breaking in.
Nah,
Make
just
him
roll
have the
the-
cunning.
second.
Make sure
the
they
break
have
in.
You just got a second
Nah,
M-Fist.
I think even 13 was he hitting with on 10. I think I would have claimed as the guard there.
Obviously, that's we can see he's won now because he doesn't.
Doesn't have the cunning in hand either.
M-Fist could be a real answer if he had less damage on base. Does
Yeah.
does
He'll
Anthony
bounce-
play any Falcons?
He'll bounce one of them, but then the
Surely. TV, do you have?
Interesting take here is that the Han player is only running an 8-card sideboard.
Is he, or if they just put it in wrong? When they
From
put
the
it
deck
in.
list
From
that
the
was sent, we've got
SWU,
8 cards.
Jugger, this is the final in the Melbourne Planetary Qualifier.
Game one, and that's 1 zip for David.
Man, this guy.
Great job, David.
Oof. I mean, what's Anthony going to do to sideboard? I don't even know what his
He
sideboard.
needs some Falcons. I don't like. Do you have
Bamboozle, Grogu, A New Adventure, and Aztok.
Grogu's
Azitok?
interesting.
Azitok, you need.
As attack's good as well.
Grogu's a bit slow, I think.
I
Not,
think
Yeah, I don't
definitely you
think-
put in Bamboozle.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I don't think Han's getting the initiative in this matchup.
I think Bamboozle's good.
In
Yeah.
David's sideboard, we've got 2 top target, 3 confiscate, 1 tie advance, 2 change of heart, 2 clan Saxon gauntlet.
I think you go the change of heart.
Definitely.
Be enough to steal like a Han or a Zori or something like that. Could be pretty backbreaking for Anthony.
Mm. So, first game to David.
Oh, Anthony, come on. Are your sideboard cards not sleeved? What is this? What is going on?
Also against tournament regulations. Your
Well-
sideboard
while
cards
we're at
need
it-
to be sleeved in the same sleeves as your main deck. It's all written in there. Pretty wild.
Yeah, look, TV, this might come as a surprise to you, but not everybody reads the rules as much depth as you.
No, well, I mean, you're coming to a competitive game. It actually, again, is a requirement that you have read
No,
the
no,
tournament
no, I know, I know.
regulation.
I know.
Look, I respect David's stance right now as well. He's kind of got the old lean back, casually.
Oh, yeah.
Casually, he's like, I got this.
I've never seen anyone more comfortable to be on a top table.
Well, this is
To
his
be
third
fair,
time on. Yeah.
Natural
Yeah, he's
habitat,
been
third
there
time
for
on
about
Pro,
4
true.
hours.
Maybe that's
He's
that.
pretty much moved in.
Maybe he's more comfortable on top table, and we've been helping him throughout the whole day. Yeah, I think this is a third or fourth time. Third for sure.
Fourth, I think.
It's
He's
fourth
been on the whole
time.
top 8,
since
hasn't he?
David, yeah, actually,
Yeah, I
you're
think
right.
we did manipulate it because we did request the
Django
Ray.
Green, and we wanted Django as well.
Django Green.
We wanted
We wanted
Django
the Django
Green,
Green,
and we
that's
wanted
right.
the
Yeah.
Ray.
Yep.
So he got there almost by default because we wanted the other decks. but-
And the man, the myth, the legend, Aussie Wookie made it happen every single time for us. What an absolute ledge.
Bad at SWU is asking what I missed it. What rule did he break? His sideboard cards are not sleeved, so he's gonna take out some cards now to sleeve
I mean,
it. I
look,
guess it's not a
let's
major
take
rule
it.
break.
Let's be honest, we're in Australia. We don't care about that shit.
We don't care.
Yeah, honestly, if that became a thing, that would be a bit. Even I'd be like, come on, really?
I'm like just
Speaking about the way we treat cards, I believe you guys had Andrew
look at
Wartortle
that
on the
shuffle.
stream. Did you see that man shuffle?
Yeah.
oh
It's
my
criminal.
god,
It's criminal.
I'm surprised he has any cards left with the amount of times he flicked through them.
this
Yeah.
flick is
James-
nightmare.
He's flicking through them like that, and in there he's got techs and DJs and cunnings.
There's smoke starting to come up from them, and
In you must go, just raw dogging some mate's cards. That's the call. That's it. Absolutely. StimHack TV's calling out all the viewers in here. We've got 132 viewers and 85 followers. Smash that follow button, guys.
That's true.
that's
Perth
alright.
BQ.
I'm just looking at a picture on the KTOD Discord with one of the KTOD guys raw dogging a Sabine showcase. Like not even not even a sleeve.
We've got no time. Wow. We've
Not
got
even
no
a
time for
sleeve
that.
over it. Just hard raw dogging it.
No.
Justin, you're a menace.
I'm just
We've
gonna
got no time for it.
I'm just gonna thank a few of the last ones. In You Must Go, Wartortle, Darfor the SWU, Lord Gibbs, Chef de Chef, A Stick, and Waka Dutch. Thanks for the follow, guys.
Yeah. Make sure to follow us, guys. We will be live streaming the Perth PQ, the Sydney PQ, and the Baddest Batch 2K.
Perth
Come in
PQ
for some days of
in a couple
SWU.
of weeks, yeah. Thank you, Rookie 2222, Noxum, Atomicus. Appreciate it, guys.
Get your dose of Aussie SWU
That is-
online
I'm
from
sorry,
us.
that's just offensive. Here I
Alright.
have mine in a perfect fit, in an Ultra Pro One Touch, in a sleeve on top of that.
Yeah. Gotta protect those showcases, guys.
Does he have the
So
Falcon?
here's the start where the Khan, he had to play Waylay there. If he had added a Falcon, it would have been a much
The
better
game was
start for us.
his.
So
Yeah.
not a great draw. Aussie Wookie is probably something to look out for because we did notice it in the last game and a couple other ones. The Han attack is a must, so he has to take the top resource.
Just answer some questions.
Just,
Go ahead, Clint.
I was just saying, referring to chat, the Perth PQ is not for another 3 weeks. We are not doing 2 PQs back to back.
Yeah.
This is the first Australian PQ of the season, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it would be.
Yep.
And what time would the Perth PQ be in Australian Eastern Time?
Blake, are you guys 3 hours behind?
Yeah, they are 3 hours behind the proper.
So we're going to be going till
Proper
3
time.
a.m. in the morning.
Oof.
Actually, no, that's a lie. They're not going to have the numbers that you guys have. So it'll probably only
And maybe
be
they won't have
5-ish
any-
rounds. I
Maybe
would
they
say.
won't have any melee issues.
Just a piece of trivia for anyone that's watching.
Ooh,
A
love that.
Gar Saxon showcase is currently valued at $99 US. If David wins, I wonder what that bumps up to.
And I'm going to buy one right now.
Yeah.
Do it.
That's an investment.
That's Gar Saxon stonks going up.
Timeline.
Oh,
I think it was 96.
Gar
I'd say-
Stonkton.
Let's wait till the match is finished before you jinx him.
Yeah.
Lucky, I'll buy you Gar Saxon for $150 dues.
Has Lucky even tuned in today?
Yeah. He's been on. He's messaged a couple of times. Clint will go and buy like 3 Gar Saxon showcases,
100%.
and then David will tank the the last 2 games.
Because he's been the one selling them all. Hard deck to Pyro, try to set to
He's a player. He's lost a lot of card advantage during this
Massive.
game. Yeah. Had to resource first turn, play a waylay, lost that
Yeah.
resource. The person got the Gar player got an extra card in hand,
Oh.
and had to do the same second turn to play out the Gamorrean guards.
Do you know if he has a DJ in the row?
No, I haven't seen it yet. No.
We've seen that.
Finally getting some damage on base.
He's not getting some great.
He's got another
Options.
7 fleet. I saw No Good To Me dead.
Looks like David's sideboarded in a tie advance. Oh no, sorry, he's main decking that.
Yeah, he's got 2 in the main. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Man, I can't believe his first play was just so awful. Waylaying that. Okay, he's got a hot shot.
Even though he doesn't have the DJ, the Gar player will think that he does.
Yeah,
And we'll
he has
potentially
a.
spend
Is that a Falcon I can see, Scott?
Yeah, I thought I saw
I
that.
think I can see a 3/4 Falcon.
I'm sure.
That's his third card.
Even if the Han player doesn't have the DJ, would you still be mad about getting rid of the tech? Like, I think you'd be
No.
pretty happy with that
No,
regardless.
no.
You always take the tech.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest,
You,
I think
you need to. Your hand size is huge now. You need to get rid of that tech.
I think you even if you're Gar, you get DJ'd. I mean, you don't need your resources that much. You've already got so much advantage in space.
I don't know that I would have swung with that first.
Well,
'Cause
he's doing more damage with it, so.
Yeah, I know, but it's a threat to the Falcon. Can kill the
Hey,
Falcon.
Look, he might be holding a snapshot or something.
You can't put them on the vehicles, so I don't know. We'll see. But I think he's just scared
Snapshot.
of the.
Yeah, you can.
Snapshot.
Oh, snapshot.
reflexes, you
Yeah,
can.
I was thinking hot shot.
Yeah, he is
I
holding
mean-
a snapshot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. You probably holding it just in case a Falcon comes out. But anything the Falcon wants to do is now trading with one of
It's
those.
now trading. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
point.
Wow, he does have a Falcon too. I don't know why he didn't play the Falcon first instead of attacking with the Gamorrean guard. Sure,
I guess my guess is it's unfamiliarity with this matchup.
because you play the Falcon, sure you get traded into, but I don't think you mind too much because again, you want as much damage off your base as possible.
Yeah, I think it's tough because we are at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
They are both probably very tired. I think there is very likely some misplays in here.
The Gar player still is in danger. Like, if the Han player can get a cunning, he's going to be able to tap at least 2 of those. He's got
Yeah.
Han already this turn. He's only 4 behind. Han's going to at least hit for 4, and he's potentially going to have another unit out as well. So he's not too bad.
Why do you have to take the fun out of everything?
Okay, no good to me dead.
Oh, no, good to be dead. In the,
Super
Only has one open, correct?
Yeah.
What's interesting about the way that David's playing this is he's leaning very heavily into space, which, having looked at the deck list, there's not a lot of space in the Han. His only real shot is the 2 Falcons, and tapping it down with cutting.
Yeah, I don't think he even cares if he DJs here.
Nah.
He doesn't have DJ anyway, I don't
Right.
think, unless he picks
No.
The
But-
highest cost unit that David is running is Cad Bane, and he's only running one of them. So what's the chances that he's
Why does he
taking that
play
out
here
the
for
sideboard?
7?
Yeah, but he also doesn't care if he can't deploy Gar because he's presenting 12 damage.
Yeah, but the harm player is also presenting 16 there.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, but
probably,
who's right?
if you're
Yeah.
David, do you claim so you can drop the Sentinel?
Yeah. Well, he's only got one open and everything's tapped, so he's definitely going to claim.
What's going on
Okay,
here?
we really need Marcus on this guy's resources because I can't keep track of what's going on
One,
now.
two, three.
He's got to get rid
four.
of two.
Two.
Yeah, but he was gonna draw and he kind of stopped him from drawing. It was weird.
Well, he can draw and then put the resource
Yeah,
down,
of
and then he
course.
has to destroy 2.
And he gets rid of 2.
For any Han players watching that just raw dog their resource management without using counters, like I have really big respect for you.
Yeah,
No.
I always use markers. I can't remember.
To me,
I think you've got to do it. You should do it for your opponent as well.
that's
really.
the thing. Yeah. I think it's that as well. I think it should be a must almost, because it can be disturbing for your opponent.
Because did he only just get rid of 1?
It's a good call out from the chat as well. The Han player isn't
No,
tapping
should be on 6.
resources
Yes,
frequently at all.
it's a bit annoying. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very sloppy board state he's keeping.
Yeah.
I think at the end, the other thing, like unless a judge is standing over this table to sort of call it
Okay.
out. Oh, interesting. Your opponent is also equally at. The onus is also on them to call these things out and get the judge. Say to the judge, "Hey, this is what I, am observing." The judge would then go, "All right, hey Anthony, you need to tap your resources when you spend them. You need to clearly show what is what."
Yes, there is a judge watching the event, but he doesn't have to put tokens on his resources.
So the harm player is I think it's just going to race now. The guard player can't play the commandos out for sentinel block, and the harm player already has a sentinel with the Gamorrean guard. So the most the guard player can do is 13.
How much damage does the guy? Yes, that's what we're saying. 13.
He's got 12 on board and a snapshot in his hand.
Is that a reflex? Yeah, snapshot and the guard. Okay, cool. Yeah. Anything in the
So
row?
if Han has got anything, with tech, be able to put it to 22. If Han has got something else that can do a little bit of damage, then you're presented lethal with the Han unit, the Han leader next turn.
Looks like he's going in.
Going in for 4.
So that's 4.
So he's on 18 to 20.
He obviously thinks he can race him and beat him.
Yeah, well, Han is on presenting lethal now next turn. So Gar probably has to claim here.
Yeah, he has to claim and he has to put the. Ooh.
Okay.
No, but if Gar has a hot shot, he's got Sentinel.
Sentinel, the Gamorrean, yeah. So I think this might be going to 1-1.
Hi Funko, there is plenty of time left. It's just the second game. David won the first one relatively quick, so there should be plenty of time.
I don't know. The Gar has a waylay. I didn't see that in hand.
Yeah, good call out from Fletcher. Final round is untimed.
Yeah.
Please don't drag this out till 3 a.m.
Oh, he's doing even more. That's interesting. That's interesting though, because if you put those do you go for more damage to base?
Yeah, nah, they called it.
It's good. Yeah.
Okay, it's good. Okay, got it.
All right, 1-1. We're getting our third round.
Han is like super explosive, so even if it looks like halfway through, he's a little bit behind. Doesn't need much to catch up like that. He didn't draw a cunning either. It would have been a blowout if he had drawn a cunning.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the worst part about this deck as well, is that
You just gotta be good at drawing cunning.
the cunning.
Just gotta.
Yeah, it's an interesting call. The Han player only runs the 2 hot shots, and they both came in pretty well clutch in that matchup.
Yeah. No, that was really well played by Anthony. Really, really good pace.
Wasn't
Felt-
an ideal start with the waylay
Not
and
at
the
all.
Mooring guards having to resource up for both of those.
But he got there. I forgot saying the final round being untimed is odd to him. Yeah, I can see that. I think it should be timed as well, to be honest. I think it being untimed just favors the control players too much. Again, yeah, well, that's what he's saying. I think whenever you play a deck that's not trying to lose versus a deck who's trying to win, I think you should not should be penalized, but you should be favored. That's
To know your thoughts. It looked like I just saw Kira out in taken out for sideboard. Do you reckon that's something that you run against Gar?
No, I mean, I would have taken the Kiras out and put the gunships in, if that's what he's done.
I'll tell you
It's a
what,
similar fucking curve.
Kira could be interesting though because he plays so many of the same cards. You put a Kira out and you call 7 Fleet or you call Ty Lurking, you're gonna block like 2 of his main cards, like 2 or 3 of his main cards, because that's basically what David's been doing all day, right? He's either has 2 Lurking Ties or 2 7 Fleet at all times in the Space Arena. If you call one of them, or you could even call the Breaking In, like you can really disrupt his hand because he plays with low resources.
2 Lurking Ties in the opening hand for David.
Like that's what I'm saying. If you manage to, depending on what he plays, like if you can resource out and like ramp Akira out early, disrupt that hand a little bit.
We've yet to see a first turn Falcon. In either of the matches here.
No, you're right. Which would be a really game changer.
Which flows like that, like the Inferno.
I actually haven't seen him. He hasn't played once.
That's a good, yeah, true. Oh, maybe we get to see it now.
I didn't see it in his hand. Okay.
Interesting.
I mean, it's just a good body.
I must had a bad hand. Yeah.
I mean,
Playing that.
It's decent because you got to turn 1. You're gonna do more damage than what Gar does. You're already up 1 in the race every turn.
Yeah, the chat's gone off about
That's your time to shine.
the timing. Yeah, I mean, he's High Funko's right. The tournament regulations are 75 minutes for top cut rounds. I think they should play to that. I don't necessarily think untimed favors one or the other at the end of the day, like, because there's no drawing it out for anyone. You're just playing the game till its conclusion. But I think it's a PQ. You should be following what the tournament document says, which is 55 minutes for Swiss, 75 minutes for elimination rounds, which is the top cut.
Body, what we got?
No, just show his hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say he didn't show his hand.
No good to be dead.
That's really good.
That's
Take
a
that out.
great take.
Yeah.
Funny that David was like, "Yep, nah, I'm just gonna act.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna play it cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play it cool. He's not gonna know."
David's just like, no, you may not look at my hand. I play Lurking Tie.
Alright. And that's what we're talking about, right? That extra little damage from DJ. Now he's on 3 versus 2. Like that could be the difference. That second match was so close.
It looks like he's got a cunning this time.
Ooh.
Yep.
What do you do here, Scott? Because obviously Gar's going to attack first. Do you send something back? Do you send the Inferno Foe back potentially?
Well, you know he doesn't have no good to me dead potentially because he got rid of it last turn, and that's how he got blown out in that first game.
Mm-hmm.
So he could send the TIE Phantom back and give it to
Put a jetpack in his
+4.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a jetpack in there.
It'd be rough if the Gar player drew a no good to me dead just after he discarded it, but
running in before.
Oh, he's using 6s. God damn it.
Wartortle is asking, did Scott move from Bosk Blue to Han 1 Yellow?
No, he didn't.
No.
He's played a lot of Han Yellow as well.
Yeah.
Sets.
That was last set. You haven't played it this set though, have you? You played it last set.
No. I try to play stuff that not many people are playing in our local group.
Yeah.
Add a bit of diversity, and then when everyone jumps on hard, then that.
So he picks Iden Blue.
I don't blue. I'm playing Yoda as well, though.
I'm only taking the piss.
All
I
right.
was also
Cunning.
playing Finn and Padme as well.
Hey, I think you should work on that Padme deck.
Yeah.
You don't need to work on it. It's been going pretty fucking strong.
What do you do here with that cunning? I think you probably look at the +4. Yeah, send that back. Now you give him the opportunity to do the when played ability again.
Yeah. He's just trying to prevent damage.
Yeah. I don't know if I would have sent the Phantom back instead. It's tough
Yeah.
call.
Yeah.
He's trying to prevent damage. Yeah, Forge DNA is saying pump and discard. I think that's probably what I would have picked.
It's a hot shot that's going into the resources for David.
I'm not sure what he had in hand here. 1, 2, 3.
So now
I think I
the
would've-
lurking's hitting for 8?
Seven.
7.
Seven.
Yep. Maths.
Oof.
It's a good point about Scott playing Han 1 in the chat, because you were not playing Han 1 yellow, you were playing Han 1 first
Green
set.
a lot.
Wasn't he?
Green.
And Harlan set one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many playset of champion maces from that, I think? Is that
Quite
right?
a few. Yeah, I switched to Iden about halfway through though, because everyone was on
Let's go
Boba,
board.
and Iden picked off Boba pretty easy.
Yep.
The race is not looking amazing right now.
Yeah, I mean, Gar is behind.
I think this, like, you know, obviously he's in the finals, so he's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
But if you're going space heavy, something like outmaneuver in your sideboard, if you're wanting to race in space versus on the ground, would just blow
Ooh.
something like this out.
He put a Han. He's thinking of putting a Han unit into his result. No. Hold on, what's going on here?
Even possibly a sentinel just to throw into the ground and delay a little bit of action.
So still had to.
Possibly.
He has to put a resource down. Okay, cool.
Like a Gamorrean guards would work.
For sure.
What is on there? 3 more. 12, 16.
Yep.
Oh,
Speaking
there
of-
it is.
There it is.
That's tough. And is he on 18 or 16? 16. They're both on 16.
6, 12, 16 verse. No, I think he's on 16, T-Bo. I think they're both on 16.
Yeah, I think so too. Cunning.
Wow, another cunning.
Oh, another double
Can't
cannon.
bounce a commando though, because it's 5 health. It's not full power.
No, it's 5
Yeah.
power.
I hope he
Only
realizes that.
bounce the tie advance.
Most of them are actually the only thing he can do is the tie advance, because the lurking tie is currently 5 power.
No, he can't bounce it.
Can't.
Can't
Can't
bounce it.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
David knows. Yeah.
Yep. The only thing that he can bounce is the tie
that's-
advanced.
that's huge because he's played it
Yep.
thinking he can
Yeah.
bounce it.
Oof.
Oh.
So he's got I think he would pump Han, make him.
I think
Yeah.
it's fine. You
Yeah.
pump Han, you throw DJ
Pump
to the
Han
shield,
and discard.
and go face.
No, he's already got 3 cards. I'd send
No,
the advance back.
Don't forget that's a shield on the
Yeah.
on the Sentinel as well, so
But
he
you-
can't even.
I
You
think
send the
just-
advance back though. He's just going to play it next turn.
You
and
send the
swing for
advance. You send DJ into the Sentinel. He's no longer a Sentinel because he's not upgraded, and then you send Han in face for 8.
But yeah, it's quite a big misplay, this one.
It's fine. You can. That's fine. Keep
He's
it.
allowed to take. He's allowed to roll it back.
I don't know. Yeah. It's-
Do you roll it back though, knowing
I
that
don't
you
think
just revealed
so.
a cunning?
I think you just play it.
I
like,
think you just have to roll with it.
you buff your Han, you throw your DJ. Like DJ is gonna die against the Sentinel. It doesn't matter. As soon as he, I don't think he's familiar
Can't
with
do
that
that
card.
Can't bounce that one either.
Does he have
He's
4?
fine.
No.
He's got.
Yeah,
He's 5. He's just realised that he's fucked up, basically.
yeah.
And
He's currently a 5 because of the Gar ability. That's
That's
massive.
David showing him he
He's
can only
saying-
advance that tie.
That's
yeah.
the only one.
And that works in David's favour as well.
I mean, to be
Yeah,
honest,
right.
look, he's got to
Like,
look.
if that commando stays, and then next turn they play a hot shot blaster or something, it's got Sentinel again.
Or it's got Imperial, so you can play the tie advanced and buff it
Either,
up
yeah.
to be a hit for fucking massive.
Oh,
He's
going
discarding.
he's going for the discard.
Oh,
Yeah, that's David's game.
doesn't even give a
I would have
shit.
kept the advance back, I think.
He's buffed DJ.
Ah.
So we can go in with the Han. The
Yeah.
Han's not going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's less damage on base now.
Has he got a blaster in the row?
He has nothing open, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's tapped down.
No,
so
it's
he's
not.
what, hitting
No, it's
for-
not terrible if you go into the Sentinel because you survive. Because you only
Yeah.
take 4.
But he's gonna play. Yeah.
Base for 7.
Yeah. So what's that? 23.
Yeah.
23-16.
I think that.
Super Commando is no
Oh,
longer.
he's got a,
Ooh,
he's got a
snapshot.
got a snapshot reflexes. He runs in.
That's
with the-
6. That's 6 damage. Puts him on 22. He wins. He wins there.
He's also got a hot shot in the resources too.
Which I think is a better play
Yeah.
first, and then you snapshot with the
Yep.
lurking, and you win.
That's doing 7, 21. Yeah.
You snapshot with either of them, and I think you.
I think you
Well,
snapshot
I,
with the
thi- I
Sentinel.
think if you've got hot shot, because that means that the
Yeah, true.
Sentinel's doing 7,
7, which will put you to 23.
21, 12. So yeah. And
23.
then
But
snapshot on the
also,
lurking.
yeah.
Oh, snapshot on the lurking if he doesn't have an answer like a waylay or something.
I think you put
If he does have
the
a
hot
waylay,
shot.
he can.
You put the hot shot on the ground unit because you can't put it on the vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he swings in for 7. With that.
Regardless, he can just
he's
deploy the GAR.
Yeah.
The GAR will be protected.
If David were to snapshot the lurking tie, would that give the Super Commando Sentinel again?
It's got Sentinel now because it's got an upgrade on it.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. Okay.
So he's got Sentinel on the ground. Now he just needs that snapshot reflexes, and that's game. If he doesn't have an answer for the lurking.
He needs a cunning.
Oh, a canteen
Or a
about.
waylay.
Yeah, cunning to tap it down. But otherwise, a cantina bouncer or a whale.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
He's
That's-
still got Gar coming out.
Gar
though.
coming
That's
out.
the
He's
problem.
That's
Still
the
got
thing.
GAR.
Too
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Unless
So
he's
he'll-
got he might be able to. Does he have enough to surprise strike? No, he just spent all 5. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
tapped.
Yeah, he's tapped out.
He only had 5.
6, 12, 18, 23.
Why did he only
doesn't-
have 5? Oh no, because he got it from the roll, so he spent 7.
Yeah,
That's why he grabbed
Yeah,
it.
he just deploys. He just deploys GAR here, doesn't he?
and wins.
I don't
He
know what
gets
he's
the
thinking
4,
about.
5, no, and he gets 6. He's still got 3 actions. But he's got the Sentinel, which is going to take
2 hits.
2 hits.
Yeah.
So he does have the 3 in hand.
Yeah. He's tapped out. You deploy Gar.
Play Gar, play Reflex. Game.
Yeah.
5, now that'll do 6. It's gonna be 1 off.
Yeah, and swing in with the tie.
Yeah. I don't know what he's worried about here.
He's just.
It's
Yeah,
just
he's tapped.
caught in the moment. You have to make
Yeah.
the right decision.
Yeah, I
If
know,
he
but
knows
like,
that he can win.
because he
he's not
has
figuring out the
no
lines.
resources open. He can't get past his Sentinel in one go. Oh, see, I would have preferred the other way around.
Yeah, I'd rather have Gar out.
Yeah. Because you know he has nothing to handle your space, so that attack was gonna go through regardless.
Yeah, I think it doesn't matter. Like right now, he's
No.
gonna run something into the super commando. I don't know. He's checking his smuggle. He's got no resources.
He can get one from Han, but that's not gonna help him.
Yeah, Han dies.
Okay.
Yep. So he flips.
GG's. Because he's got 4 attack. He's
Yep.
he's 4 of lethal.
He's got nothing.
It's funny how they're playing. They're still counting, and it's like you.
Yeah.
It's been done.
Cigar.
Saxon.
Gar
eh?
takes it.
Saxon takes out the Melbourne PQ.
Oh.
What a day, man!
Unbelievable.
What a
Wow.
day. He
What
played
a day.
amazing all day. I'll add
Tell you what, that was not on my SWU bingo card for
That's true.
uh,
yeah.
for,
Not at all.
Oh,
for
sorry, I
Twilight
forgot
of the
something
Republic
twice.
PQ season.
Knowing being from Melbourne and knowing the meta, like after seeing David's performance at our showdown last week, he was definitely in my top picks for winning it today.
Yeah.
He piloted the deck excellently. So big shout out to you, David. You've done us all proud.
I'll wrap it up here for the YouTube video. We can discuss it after. But thanks for staying with us the whole day, guys. Obviously, all these videos will be on YouTube if you want to watch any of the top table Swiss, the top 8, top 4s, anything like that. Everything will be on our YouTube channel. Thanks again to everybody who came in today, the men on the ground, Aussie Wookie especially, and all the SWU VIC guys. Thanks again as well to my fellow Batters Batch commentators. It was a great day, and we will see you guys in a couple of weeks for the Perth PQ. Bye, and remember, as always, good soldiers follow orders.
Vanguard.